The Mountain Dew conspiracy is actually real.
I know. I could tell the future, apparently.
Apparently, you could tell the future. Do you want to tell them what happened? What happened on May 7th, Brian?
May 7th was when we posted our video, right?
Correct.
Okay, which was over 2 months ago now.
Yes.
And in that video, we went over all the Mountain Dew conspiracy theories about how their new release flavors follow up with current events that are usually harmful to society.
Yeah, so the Mountain Dew flavors coincide with significant events in history.
Yes, correct.
It's unbelievable.
And the most recent one that I saw as we were researching was the Mango Rush, right?
Mango Rush, correct.
And I said that there was going to be some floods.
Okay, so let's just recap real quick,
Let's recap.
right? So the Code Red flavor came out in 2001. We know what happened in 2001, 9/11.
Unfortunately.
Maui Burst, what happened?
The wildfires in Maui.
Star Spangled Splash.
Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner.
That bridge fell in Baltimore.
Correct.
Pitch Black.
Blackout in the IT world shortly after.
Tropical Swirl.
There was hurricanes that wouldn't stop in Southeast America.
And at the end of that video, we mentioned the new flavor that came out, Mango Rush.
Yeah.
You said because Little Caesars is exclusively having it,
Yeah.
that there's a lot in Texas and there will be floods.
The fact of the matter is that the only place they were serving this at the time, I guess out at the point of the release of the Mango Rush flavor, was at Little Caesars, according to the website I was on, right?
Yeah.
I said jokingly that Little Caesars, there's the most Little Caesars in Texas. Apparently that's incorrect.
Yeah, I think it's California.
It's California. But I want to give background for the people just so they know why I said that, because the week prior, or maybe like 2 days prior to us recording that and finding this out, we were in Houston, Texas, filming with Tracy McGrady a podcast, and we saw a Little Caesars right down the street from where we were filming with Tracy McGrady. It was just top of mind. I was like, Little Caesars, Texas, it makes sense.
No, you said it because you could see the future.
Well, that too. I don't want to see the future that way, though.
I know you don't. But yeah, you mentioned that, and then Mountain Dew, we'll get to it a little bit later, has a bunch of flavors that are coming out, and then I'm going to tap your
ones?
brain to see if you could predict the future again. But I want to do something special for this, right? The floods in Texas are devastating, so I have an idea to help out.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so since we have the platform, I figured we use it.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to bring awareness on how to donate
Whoa, all right,
to Texas for the floods because of all the people impact down there.
Yeah.
In our link tree, you could click a link. It's going to bring you to a website on CBS Texas. It tells you all the places you could donate.
That's a fantastic idea. I love this.
The other thing is that we're not monetizing this video. I would like to take all the proceeds that we get from this video, specifically in short film content, and donate it to one of those funds.
I'm in.
I just surprised you with that.
Yeah, but I'm in. I'm all in.
I just figure, I'm like, we can't talk about this, make a video, and like not do something about it, right?
Yeah, I would feel bad if we talked about it afterwards, like we're doing right now, and just made money off the fact and didn't do anything with it. So that makes a lot of sense. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
So go to the link in our bio if you want to donate and help towards the cause of the floods in Texas.
Yeah.
Or go to the description in this long form video in the podcast.
Yes.
You could click a link. It'll tell you where to donate and help out. I want to talk to you about some upcoming flavors.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's honeydew. Nothing's happening.
Honeydew?
Yeah, the bees are going to attack the world.
Maybe.
Okay. Baja Midnight.
Baja. What is Baja? That's Baja, like
Baja Blast, but it's like purple. It's like at midnight. So I think it's the darker version of the Baja Blast.
Yeah, I don't want to predict bad things for parts of the world, to be honest. I feel like it's a soft subject.
Some other flavors: Sweet Lightning, Baja Blue Surge, Baja America Melon.
Okay,
It's going to be a melon crisis.
I don't know if these. I hope that the Mango Rush was the last one.
No, I hope so too. But
That video is going to have like 10 million views, probably over it.
Well, I'm hoping. Oh, that video specifically.
The original video.
Well, I'm hoping this video also does well, so people could donate to the cause.
Correct. I agree.
So that was my twist on that. I wanted to make sure that we can make an impact and actually use our platform for good for once.
I like that a lot. That's a great idea, Zach. Look at we go. Look at this guy.
I had an idea. I ran it by my girlfriend to make sure everything was like good. And
great
she
idea.
told me, she's like, you should donate the proceeds from the video too.
That's a good idea.
Genius.
I'm in for this.
What are we at?
What do you mean?
Podcast?
Oh, 140?
140.
Oh, yeah.
We are
140.
2/5 of our way, 40% from 100 to 200.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
We're
a weird
60
way of
podcasts
phrasing
away.
that. Yeah, 60 podcasts
60
away.
podcasts. So this time next summer, or hopefully earlier, We'll be at our 200th podcast.
So people keep on asking. They want us to do 2 podcasts a week.
I know. I'm in.
We got to figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Also, new spaceship.
Around. New spaceship in the stew.
New spaceship.
It's got wheels on it. The wheels come off if you want.
Wow.
How many filming sessions until Jarv knocks that over for Makeshift Music?
I don't know.
It's
it
a
opens,
little
though.
stable.
I saw it open.
Yeah, watch.
You have a little guy in there.
Well, it's not just a guy. It's Pharrell Williams and his wife.
Is it? Why Pharrell Williams?
Because they did the Lego. They did a documentary on Pharrell Williams, but put everything in Lego. So that's the inspiration behind this piece right here.
It's cool.
For us, it means Makeshift to the moon.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Once we start redoing some stuff, it's going to get exciting in here.
Yeah, we just need some time.
You want to tell the people some updates that we got going on, or do you want me to run through? I got some.
No, I wanted to kind of make it into like a little segment, like how our updates. I want to talk about how our life is, kind of. So,
Okay, let's share.
What does our life look like as influencers?
So the day-to-day of, I want to call us influencers. Podcasters, creators?
Content creaters, whatever it is.
Okay.
I thought influencers was a more punchy word.
Okay, that's fine.
I want to just run through a weekly schedule. It changes every week. Week to week, our schedule changes. So I just want to do it so I just want to give an example. For example, this week.
This week, period.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have every day written down of what we're doing Monday to Monday.
Okay, and then I can flash forward a little bit into the future.
Yes,
Why
yes.
not?
So, for example, our week this week is Monday, we edited, you answered emails, we did meetings, stuff like that. Tuesday, that was the most chill day.
That was the most chill day. After a hectic week before that, and oh my goodness, because everything's been crazy.
Tuesday, which is today, we edited, you did meetings, same thing. We both prepped for filming today, and we're currently filming. We have to film for Makeshift main account, Makeshift Hoops, Makeshift Music is filming, and we have to film some stuff for Makeshift Golf, as well as sponsored videos tonight.
I also stopped by a sportscasting kids camp and spoke to about 100 students, campers, we call them campers. And that was awesome. Most rowdy crowd I've ever been around in my life.
Yes. And then tonight after the filming, we have to drive back up to Jersey City because tomorrow, on Wednesday, we have a car service picking us up. We are driving to the Poconos, which is 3 hours away from where we live in Jersey, to do a live show in front of about 800 campers.
It's 800?
Yeah, Lisa.
I didn't know that.
It's Camp Chenawanda, so shout out to Camp Chenawanda for having us. It's about 800 campers. It might be 7 or 9, somewhere in between there. And then we're doing a podcast there and filming all day.
We didn't even mention the prep for that, which we have to do after we film tonight / on the car ride tomorrow.
Yeah, so we decided to get a car service so we could work in the car on the way to the camp, because if we were driving, it would cancel out 3 hours of our day.
This is the life. This is the grind.
Thursday, we're going to film some more content at the camp and then drive back with the car service back to New Jersey and edit and answer emails and stuff like that all the rest of the day.
Yeah, just a lot of stuff. I'm going to take a few meetings, all the important things.
Friday, we're going to edit and work in the morning, and then we're attending a Netflix luncheon to network and communicate with all the higher-ups in Netflix and other influencers.
That's like 12 to 2:30.
Yep, and then we have a little break, so we might edit, might go grab a drink with some influencers, and then we're going to the Amanda Serrana, Katie Taylor fight on Netflix Live at MSG.
Yeah, and at some point I have to edit this podcast that we're recording right now in between the Tuesday night and the Thursday morning.
So correct. So at the Taylor Serrano fight, we're going to be promoting it. We're going to be posting stories, making some content. Saturday morning, we wake up. We have to edit in the morning, do our regular day-to-day. We're going to head to Times Square to do a Happy Gilmore 2 promotion, which is going to be cool. I won't say what it is yet because this airs before it.
Yeah, let the people guess. Let the people guess.
And then after that, we're going to the pre-party for the Happy Gilmore 2 premiere, which is like a big networking event.
Yeah.
There's going to be food, activation, stuff. We're going to make some content, post some stories. And then we head to the Happy Gilmore 2 premiere. We're watching it live with everybody, with Adam, with everybody in the crowd with us.
And that's got to be it, right? What are we doing on Sunday? Nothing, right?
No, and then Saturday we have an after party.
Yes, we do.
And then Sunday we have to go back. We have to go to Bedminster, I think.
Yes.
We're going to the golf course?
Yeah.
We're going to the Trump National Golf Course?
I don't know if it's Trump National or Bedminster. Okay. I don't know.
But we're going to Bedminster Golf Course because we are having a private one-on-one with Adam Sandler, or a private 2-on-2 with Adam Sandler and Julie Bowen, and then interviewing Christopher McDonald, which is Shooter McGavin in the movie Happy Gilmore.
Shooter.
So we're going to do some one-on-one content with them, kind of podcast interview style, and that's going to be airing next week to promote Happy Gilmore. Monday, we film next week's batch of content, and then we just do it all again.
Well, and then we have to promote a live show that's happening 2 weeks after next Monday. And then we also, 2 days after that, have the Golf Digest Open that we're competing in. So when are we going to practice our golf?
Never.
We're never going to practice the golf. Maybe slip in a round or two, do some drills at home. I don't know.
Maybe do putting at the Happy Gilmore premiere.
Yeah, I mean, it's an insane schedule, and I don't think people understand it.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I mean, I have no complaints. This beats a desk job for sure.
That's why I wanted to break it down, because everyone asks like how you got started, and a lot of people ask us, honestly, in person, a lot of people ask me straight up, how much money do you make? And I don't share that with people, but I do share like all the activities, everything we're doing. It's a little hectic, but it's way better than working a desk job.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's exciting, and to have this opportunity, what a joy!
What a joy, Zach.
I was telling the people,
so fake.
No, it wasn't fake.
What a joy!
What a joy! Well, I told the people at the camp today. I told them, I said, "Listen, I'm like, you motivated me to do this."
Yeah,
told me. Yeah. I said no, then I said yes. I tell that to everyone.
It's definitely fun. It's a lot of work.
That's a lot of updates. There's a lot of stuff. So if you want to come see the show in 2.5 weeks, I guess buy tickets.
Yeah, Asbury Park, New Jersey, July 26th, Saturday night. We're starting to sell some tickets.
Yeah, we're moving. It's a few weeks out. People were scared.
Yeah. Next week, I'll be going down to Asbury for the entire week. So I'll be out going to dinner, and I'll be going out more than I usually do, specifically to promote the show.
It's to promote the show completely.
To promote the show.
Now what? So you want me to go? You want you to go? I could go again.
You could go.
All right, I could go. All right. I saw something that I feel like we needed to talk about.
It's good. That's what the podcast is here for.
Who will make more money next season? Cristiano Ronaldo or these athletes?
Oh, okay.
This is on the field specifically.
Didn't Ronaldo just get traded or something?
He signed a deal. He's getting paid a lot of money.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo or Steph Curry, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Victor Wembanyama combined.
I'm going to assume Ronaldo, which is absolutely crazy.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, my God.
Those signature athletes, an all-time starting five, make $234.9 million.
He's making more than that in 1 year, his whole contract.
In 1 year.
That's crazy.
Ronaldo's
Saudi money's crazy.
It's crazy, insane. Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, Juan Soto, Kareem Benzema, and Luka Doncic combined.
I'm going to assume Ronaldo, which is scary to say.
Well, that one you're actually wrong.
Okay, but it's close, I'm assuming.
I want to fool you. Yes, it's really close. Those four players together make $237 million.
Okay, so he's making 230 something.
Okay. Last one, Cristiano Ronaldo or Neymar, Mbappe, Josh Allen, and Holland. Erving Holland. Erling Holland, people.
That's
Erling
Irvin
Holland.
Magic Johnson.
Yes. Okay, so three of the biggest soccer players in the world, plus one of the top three quarterbacks in the world.
I'm going to assume Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mm-hmm. Neymar, Mbappe, Josh Allen, and Erling Holland are making $219 million.
How much is Ronaldo making?
Can you guess how much he's making? I gave you a really tight window. You should be able to get
234.
A little bit higher.
235.
$235 million per year.
That's ridiculous.
So that's $2 million less than Lionel Messi, Juan Soto, Kareem Benzema, and Luka Doncic.
Kareem Benzema was a little washed up.
You think he's washed?
I don't know.
He's making like $100 million a year, that guy.
So is Ronaldo, and he's washed.
Well, Ronaldo's making $235.
I said it.
You're saying Ronaldo's washed?
No, I think he's worse than he was.
Well, I think he's always been worse than Messi. How about that? How do you like them apples?
I agree with you. Would you, if you were Ronaldo, would you take that money to go? That's a stupid question. But you would live in Saudi Arabia for however, he's been there for what, 5 years now?
I think he's got 2 more years on this deal for $235 per year.
But it's not even like you're living there. If you're Ronaldo, you have a private jet, so you could just leave and you could just fly in for games, go back to wherever you want to live.
I think at some point it's like how much money is too much money. Like if I could go play in the MLS, live in America as like Zach, and make $40 million a year, kind of like Messi, versus $235 over in Saudi Arabia.
That's a big difference.
It is a big difference, but you're Ronaldo. You already have like $800-900 million. Like your net worth is already catastrophic. No, that's not the word. Astronomic.
I think both of them work.
No, catastrophic means like a bad thing.
Yeah, astronomical.
Astronomical.
Yeah. What amount of money is too much money then?
I don't know. I just feel like even these PGA Tour players that are going overseas and playing, it's like, okay, you made $100 million on the tour last year. You're being guaranteed
who made $100 million on the tour last year?
Say it was John. Well, maybe not John.
Not $100 million.
No, not $100 million.
No,
but endorsements and everything, like you're already pulling in like $40 to $100 million a year.
Yeah, which is a lot.
It is a lot. Like, what more do you need?
You get a little greedy.
Get a little greedy. Start playing.
You would definitely do it.
I would probably do it.
Yeah, you definitely would. I'd live in Saudi for 5 years if I made $500 million. Why not?
Why not?
I also wanted to talk about an athlete. It actually ties in with our Happy Gilmore 2 premiere that we're promoting this week and we're going to.
Okay, I like this.
Derrick Henry will have the greatest running back season in NFL history this year.
Okay, why do you say that? That's a wild take.
There's a specific reason, Zach.
Okay, let's hear.
Okay, Derrick Henry recently went on a podcast hosted by Dan Patrick. I don't know who that is.
I know who Dan Patrick is. He's a good guy.
And towards the end of the podcast, Derrick Henry told Dan Patrick that Adam Sandler is his favorite actor. Dan Patrick and Adam Sandler are supposedly friends.
Yeah, they are.
He asked Dan if he ever talked to Adam or saw him again, can you let him know that he's a huge fan?
That Derrick Henry is a huge fan of Adam Sandler.
Yes, he wanted the end. He just wanted him to know, like, he loves his stuff. He's a fangirl. He's fangirling.
He's fangirling on, a podcast, radio, whatever.
Yeah. Dan Patrick immediately said, I quote, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to text him today and ask him if he'll send a video. And if you get 2,000 yards, I'll get you in a Sandler movie.
Oh,
Which
no
is
way.
the ultimate accomplishment.
Oh, my goodness.
Adam Sandler sent him back a video and confirmed if he has over 2,000 plus yards this season in the NFL, he will not only get him in an Adam Sandler movie, he will also sit down with him one-on-one for dinner and talk.
Oh, stop it.
He just gave him the ultimate in to the Sandlerverse.
So he's literally going to be a part of it. He's going to have the greatest NFL season of all time.
I mean, if it were you, would you not go for 3,000 yards?
I just wondering how invested the team is, right? And how old is Derrick Henry now? Is he reaching the end?
No. He was MVP caliber last season.
I don't know. He might go down.
He had over 2,000 rushing yards last season.
Last season?
Yes, I think so.
2024, 1,921 yards.
That's pretty freaking good.
That is pretty good.
That's ridiculous.
He came back because the year before that, he wasn't as good.
That was his best season of all time.
5.9 yards per carry, 16 touchdowns.
That's ridiculous. That was his best season of all time.
I mean, he's in a great offense.
He had 16 touchdowns. A touchdown a game almost.
That's insane.
So he hasn't broken 2,000 rushing yards his entire career. I think that this is the year.
Chris Johnson has.
Yeah, he has.
CJ2K.
What does that have to do with this at all?
I'm just saying he'd enjoy.
Do you not like Derrick Henry?
No, I'm just saying he'd join elite company.
Derrick Henry's better than Chris Johnson all time.
Yeah, no, I think so.
He is.
Probably.
He definitely is.
But Chris Johnson was faster.
He had a one-off year.
One-off year? No. He was good for a few seasons. He was the best running back in football for like 3 seasons.
3 seasons.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Why not?
So Derrick Henry's going to get an Adam Sandler movie, and I can't wait.
So you would want to switch lives with Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
This way you could be in an Adam Sandler movie.
I wouldn't want to switch light. Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
He has a lot of money.
I have a few questions for you. Would you switch lives with these celebrities for 24 hours in these situations? Okay?
In specific situations.
Specific situations, all right?
Okay.
Lionel Messi, but you have to play a soccer match at your own skill level, then answer questions after the match.
100%.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're going to be horrible against the pros.
Whoa.
It's probably going to be Messi's
Are you
worst
talking
game
about
ever.
you?
No, I'm talking about
Or
you.
me?
I'm talking about you.
Because I'm better than you at soccer, bud.
Okay, that's fine. I'm better than you at baseball. Wow, big whoop.
You get so offensive.
Very cool.
So funny.
So you'd switch and you'd play at your skill level.
You get so offended. Yeah, definitely.
And then answer questions after the game as Lionel Messi.
1,000%.
And then get cooked, roasted. It's a World Cup match.
And then the next day I go back to my own life.
You're letting down the country.
What are you? It's a World Cup match?
Yeah, Argentina.
I don't care.
Wow.
I don't care. I'm going to do that. That would be so much fun. I would go back to my $50 million mansion and hang out in my pool.
That sounds
Yeah,
pretty
I would
fun.
have a great time doing it.
Okay, that's fun. Mr. Beast, but you have to count to 100,000 out loud before you do anything else.
No.
So I think he's done that before or counted way higher.
It takes more than a day, I think.
17 hours.
Yeah.
So you'd have 7 hours as Mr. Beast.
No, I would never do that. I would sleep. That's stupid. I would never do that.
Okay.
Not worth it at all. I would be sleeping those 7 hours.
You could give away like a ton of money.
Yeah, but I
could give
can't
away
stop.
cars, anything.
How? I can't talk.
Yes, well, after you do the counting out
I'm not
loud.
doing that.
Okay.
No.
Would you switch lives with Pete Davidson, but you're not allowed to talk to any of his exes for the day?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah? You're not going to use his Riz?
No, I have a girlfriend.
Oh, not if
Do you want to use his Riz?
No, I never said that. Never said that.
Okay.
Not
you
if
were
you're
inferring.
But you're Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I would use the money that he has, the millions of dollars, to buy myself stuff.
Ooh.
100%.
Timothy Chalamet, but you have to break up with Kylie Jenner.
Sure. I don't care about his life.
That one doesn't hurt you?
No, he'll probably just get back with her the next day.
She wouldn't be accepting
What are you
of
talking
that.
about?
You're breaking a girl's heart, and you're okay with that?
You're not breaking a girl's heart. You're just breaking up with her.
Drake, but you have to take care of his son Adonis all day.
Nah.
Nah?
I don't want to do that.
You don't want the fake abs?
He has fake abs?
Yeah, you don't know that? He's got the implants?
No.
Kendrick did like a...
I don't listen to any of that beef. I really could
You
care
have
less.
no idea what's going on in life. Okay. Taylor,
If that's life, I don't care.
you just have... I don't know. It's pop culture. You have a pop culture entertainment
You
podcast.
don't even know who JoJo Siwa is.
I still don't know.
I
No.
know.
And you've told me multiple times. Taylor Swift, but you're followed by paparazzi all day.
No, I would never want that.
That one's just not worth it.
No, I went into Wawa before this, and there was like a group of kids that were like whispering in the corner about me. I was like, Anthony, we got to get out of here. I don't want. I would never want that. That'd be horrible.
Paparazzi's too much for you?
Yes,
It is overwhelming.
I don't get overwhelmed. I just
Right.
don't like paparazzi.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
He's really coming at me today, folks.
This coffee.
all right.
I'm drinking this coffee.
I'm sweating down here. Is it not hot?
It is a little bit hot.
It's a little hot.
Do you wanna, what time are we at over here? Do you want to do our ad read?
Yeah, sure.
Want to get out of the way? Ever want to get in the action, but you're not able to do it, Brian?
Yes.
Yeah? Are you sure?
Yes.
Can't get to Atlantic City. Can't get to Vegas.
Well, you could get there if you buy a flight or get a car.
You could do that.
Could do that.
That's something you could do.
But-
I have good news for you.
But
You can get in the action and unlock your winning journey at home using Legends Casino and Sportsbook.
I'm wearing the shirt here.
How exciting is that?
It's super exciting.
You can pull out your phone right now and use it. Well, you're not going to do it right now.
I'm not going to do it on the pod,
We're
but
filming
I
the
may do
podcast.
it later.
Do you remember what new players receive? Do you remember?
Tell me.
New players receive up to 50 free sweeps coins.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of sweeps coins.
That's a lot of sweeps coins.
They have live table games, exclusive original titles, and dynamic sports action all conveniently in one place.
Legends Casino and Sportsbook is literally the best place ever.
It's the best place ever.
I think it might be the best place ever.
Dominate the game with the best odds in the country, supported by a comprehensive sports book offering unparalleled action on everything.
Do we have a promo code yet?
We don't have a promo code, but there should be a link in the description of this video.
If you hit the link in the description and sign up, you should get 50 free sweeps coins.
Why not play today? You must be 18 or older to join the excitement.
You might as well get some coins.
Legends!
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Legends.
I actually like the shirts.
The shirt's kind of cool.
And
It
the
is.
hats. You have a hat right there.
I do
Show
have
them
it.
the hat.
Oh, I should have worn the hat during the thing. It's fine. I'll show you though. Here's the hat. I bent it. It was straight before I bent it.
I would bend it too.
Yeah, well, I had to. And
looks
then
nice.
The back says Social Casino and Sportsbook.
Zach only has 2 hats. That and a polo hat. He switches
No,
in
no,
between.
no. This is a new hat.
3 hats.
I bought this hat.
3 hats.
These are my favorite hats. What else do you want from me? I have golf hats. I have
know.
some other hats. I have the New York Needs one.
I know. He's getting very offended today, guys.
You know
It's
what?
fine.
It's a sensitive.
He's been
it's a-
very, very offensive or defensive recently.
You
Can't come at him.
Just let me live. Just let me live my life.
Okay, I have some questions. I have one question, hypothetical.
Okay, why not? Let's hear it.
I watched it on the Basement Yard podcast. Actually, not the podcast, one of their off-brand whatever it is.
The clips, something like that.
Yeah, a different. They have multiple podcasts on the
Okay.
Santagato Studios. That's it.
Let's hear it.
You get a one-time payment of $10 million, but every time you see a spider, it will be 5% bigger than the last one you saw. Are you taking the cash?
Let me think about this for a moment. Let me break this down.
It's $10 million in your pocket first.
Okay, I feel like I just wouldn't look at the ground.
Well, what about the webs that come down from the ceiling?
Sometimes it's 5% bigger every single time.
5% bigger every single time. So if you see a little spider, let's say this big, right?
Okay.
Maybe the size of a dime. The next time it's going to be the size of a quarter.
Okay.
The next time it's going to be the size of a $50.
Okay.
And then the next time it's going to be the size of a golf ball.
Well, that's not 5% bigger. That's not, right?
Whatever it is. It's going to become big after a while.
So it doubles every single time you see it.
No, 5% bigger.
Okay. I think I'm okay with that. I'll take the money, please. Thank you.
Jesus. I'm not living in that world.
Exterminators.
Kill me.
Brian.
Zach, you realize that we could just see a spider right here. There used to be a cricket on our light. There could easily be a spider right next to us somewhere in this room. And then in 10 years from now, it's going to be like we're living in the prehistoric times.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to get an exterminator, and I just don't think I'm going to look in the spots where the spiders are. Like, when's the last time I saw a spider?
Probably at my house this weekend.
Probably.
Outside. You
Yeah.
probably saw 10 of them.
There was a little fruit fly. Do those count?
No, those aren't spiders.
Okay, so spiders, I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
I'm not taking that money.
Just don't look down. I'm going to live life like this. I'll just look up the whole time. We'll film the podcast.
Can we talk
like this.
realistically, actually?
Okay, sure.
If you're actually going to see spiders, you probably see at least one spider every week or two, right?
It doesn't matter to me, Brian. I'm getting $10 million. I could change my life with that.
Yeah, but then you die. You get eaten by a tarantula.
I'm not going to get eaten by a tarantula.
What about in 25 years now when you're 50?
I'm going to avoid...
Sorry, when you're 75.
I'm not that old. Stop.
You look that old.
No, I don't.
See, offensive or defensive.
You can't get that word right.
You're defensive.
I don't care. I think I take the money, I live my life, and if I live 10 years and I get eaten by a spider, at least I'll have the $10 million. I'll live a great 10 years of my life.
I'm not taking the money.
Brian, I could die tomorrow. You have no idea.
I know.
So why not take the money? Take the deal.
That's a weird answer.
It's not a weird answer.
I'm not taking it.
You're not taking it?
No.
I'll take it. I'll take it for you.
If it were any other bug, what bug would you want? Or animal?
Probably a grasshopper.
What? Grasshoppers are huge already.
When's the last time you saw a grasshopper?
That's true.
I'd seen like one every 4 years.
What is a grasshopper? Is that a type of...
I think it's an insect.
Is it his own thing? It's not like a spider.
No, it's an insect.
It's just a... I know, but a spider is an insect, Zach.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. Grasshopper.
Okay, moving on.
Can you beat these celebrities in a fight or not? Okay?
Just going straight into it.
Just straight into it. No transition. Why not?
No transition.
Can you beat Drake in a fight?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Can we get his specs?
Yeah.
How tall?
Actually, yeah.
Weight and height. Drake is 183 centimeters. No. So Drake is 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
He weighs
Why did you
around
say the
100
centimeters?
because I thought it was funny. Drake is 6 feet tall. He weighs around 181 pounds. You have the weight advantage. You're like 240.
I'm not 240.
I know.
That was mean.
Sorry.
I'm 205 around.
You're on your way to 240.
You weigh more than me.
Debatable.
You want to go weigh each other right now?
Maybe after this. No, probably do.
Yeah, you definitely do.
I'm 4 inches taller. 3. Sorry.
All right. You're really coming at me on this podcast. You need to say sorry.
Sorry, I apologize.
Okay. Yeah, I think Drake takes me. I think Drake beats me up right now. He has millions and millions of dollars. He probably works out every day because he has the time to.
He has fake abs.
It doesn't matter. I think he has me. I'm being realistic here. I think Drake beats me in a fight. Now, but after I start training.
I was going to say, you started training. Fight's 2 months from now.
Oh, that? I thought you meant like in a street fight right now.
No.
I don't know. I think it'd be a pretty even line.
Okay.
It'd be 500. I don't know what that meant.
What about
50-50?
What about Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah, I dog walk him. I kill him.
How tall is he? I should have pulled the numbers.
It doesn't matter how tall he is because he's so skinny.
He's skinny and he's short.
Yeah. Is he short?
I think he is. I want to say he stands at 5'9", maybe 5'8".
He's 5'10".
Oh.
So he's 3 inches shorter than me. He's probably like, I don't even want to look up his weight. He's probably like 140.
Yeah, probably 145.
Yeah, I could pretty handily take on Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, so if I can make that happen, are we going to make it happen?
Sure.
I don't have that power.
I would love to fight Tim, even though I actually like him. He seems like a nice guy.
What about Post Malone?
Yeah, I think I take Post Malone.
Really?
Post Malone smokes 3 packs of cigarettes a day. I think I have him, Zach.
So he's 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he weighs.
Yeah, he's fluctuated. He used to be fat, and now he's like super skinny. And I think it's because of all the cigarettes.
Okay.
That might be a hot take, but I think I dog walk him.
Okay, the dog walk saying is coming out again.
Yes. I dog walk him and I dog walk Timothy Chalamet. Me versus Drake is a tough match.
I feel like it could go the distance in a boxing match, though.
Who?
You and Drake.
Hopefully. I don't, yeah. I need to train.
Mr. Beast.
I think so, yeah. He's probably like the same height. He's probably like the same specs as me, I think.
He got very into shape, though, didn't he?
Yes, I think so. But like, he just doesn't look like the guy that could handle his own in a fight.
You don't think he can handle his own?
No. I've seen him play basketball, and I know that I'm better than him in basketball.
So you're a better athlete, so therefore you think you could beat him?
No, not that. I just think that he's just not a fighter.
He's not a fighter?
Not that I'm really a big fighter either, but I think I could take him.
But you could defend yourself.
Yes, I think I could take Mr. Beast.
What about The Weeknd?
Yes.
I think The Weeknd's kind of a big dude.
I don't care how big he is. I hate him. I don't know why. That's the one guy that I just don't like.
Why do you hate The Weeknd?
There's really no reason. That's like how you hate Sydney Sweeney.
Not the same thing. And I don't hate Sydney Sweeney. I got asked by these campers today. They go, "Why do you hate Sydney Sweeney?" I go, "I don't."
He hates Sydney Sweeney.
That's not true. I love how this is a thing.
Sydney
Yeah,
Sweeney.
put it on a shirt. Let's sell it. Yeah, that's what they all say. Commercialize it. Fantastic.
Defensive Zach that drinks breast milk and loves
Sydney
Sweeney.
Picture of Sydney Sweeney on the top, overrated. Million sales.
And your face.
Yes.
Who Who was the person?
The Weeknd.
Yeah, I take him. I just out of pure dislike.
That's insane. That's insane by you.
Actually, look up how.
Look up the specs. I want to say he's like 6'3", 6'4".
He's 5'8".
He's 5'8". Okay, then you take him.
And there's no weight. Why is there never a weight?
I don't know. We'll see. Okay, last one. Tom Cruise.
Now
He's
Yeah,
like
I
60
think I'd
something.
take him.
You think this is like the Jake Paul versus
Yes.
Mike Tyson? Same comparison?
Yeah, I mean, also he's 5'7".
Yeah, he's super short, but he's kind of a freak.
No, I know. I actually think that he would put up a decent fight, but I think just out of age, I think I have him.
The man's holding on to airplanes. He's doing all these crazy
he's 60
stunts.
I thought he was older than 63.
No,
I thought
he's
he was like
63.
70.
63 could still hand it to you.
I think it'd be close, but I think I could beat Tom Cruise.
How much do you think he benches?
Probably like
205?
I think close to like 225. Like, I don't think he could get it, but like close to it.
That's close. Okay.
my guess.
Interesting. I want to see you train. I want to make this happen.
I think if I started training, I don't think I would get that caliber of celebrities
No.
in my first fight.
I don't think
I
you
think
would.
my caliber would be way down the barrel.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Jake Paul was ranked 14th in his division
Really?
in pro boxing, apparently.
Really?
Which is crazy talk.
He just
yeah.
decided to be a boxer one day, and all of a sudden,
Apparently, yeah. I did want to ask you remember how we used to do the Did You Grow Up Rich or Not? Well, I have a
did do
part
that.
3
okay,
because both part 1 and 2 people liked.
okay, let's do it.
Did you grow up rich or not? Part 3.
Here we go.
If you answer yes to majority of these questions, you grew up rich.
Here we go.
Okay. Did you attend a private school?
No, I was king of the public school. I wasn't the king.
You were king of that.
No.
Okay.
I was on the prom court. Does that count for something?
No.
No,
Definitely not.
I didn't win prom king.
You ran for prom king?
That's what being on the court for prom does.
I
You
wasn't
didn't
even gonna go to prom.
You didn't- I don't think you went to junior prom.
I definitely didn't go to junior prom.
Well, I was on them both years.
I don't think that's something to brag about.
No, I never went to private school. Always went to public school. That's the way it was meant to be.
Yes, it was. Did you have a cleaning person or maid in your house?
We had a cleaning person come every like week or two.
Yeah.
We did. We
I
rotated
did
through them, different ones.
Yeah.
Throughout my entire life.
Why is that?
I just think some were better than others. That's
fair.
Some moved on from our house. Some
I
stayed.
agree. I also did. So we're on the same page. I mean, we grew up pretty much the exact same kind of, but okay, next one. Did you take a gap year after college to find yourself?
To find myself?
Or for any reason?
to travel, to experience life before the real world?
Yes.
No, I did not do that. I went straight to work. Month and a half break I had.
Corporate job.
My first corporate job,
You had a
July
break?
15th. July 15th.
Spoiled rich man.
No, that's not
He
true.
took a month and a half off.
I didn't take a month. That's when the orientation started. That's
took a
when my
month and a
job
half off.
started. Was July 15th.
You took a month. You just said it. Month and a half off.
July 15th, 2019. Never
Rich,
forgot.
spoiled kid.
Cool. Thank you.
Did you travel to Europe before the age of 16? Or if you're not from the USA, did you travel to USA before the age of 16?
I did not travel to Europe. The first time I went to Europe was Spain. And that was like
España.
2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
No, it was like a year and a
last
half
year.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, a year and a half. When we quit.
No. Yes, you're right.
Last April.
Yes, but I went abroad outside of North America for the first time. But previous March.
That doesn't
Yeah.
count.
That doesn't count. We're talking about Europe, of course. Colombia's not in Europe.
Yes, I did, but I went for work for my parents. But it still counts. as a trip.
Still counts.
Still counts. Did you play golf or tennis from a young age?
Well, do you consider 13 years old young?
Probably.
Yeah, and I was also like dabbling in tennis like back in camp.
Were you?
I mean, they had like the thing in camp. I didn't like play officially, but I
camp
played in camp. Yeah.
So
It
you
wasn't
went to the-
sleepaway camp. I didn't have it like that.
Okay. Did you know what caviar tasted like before college?
I still don't know what caviar
Well, you're
tastes
allergic.
like.
You get the cop out there.
Yeah, I got the cop out. But nah, I don't know what that tastes like.
I just tried it.
How was it?
It's salty.
It makes me feel like I would like it.
I think you would like it. It's just like
It's like beads.
beads.
Yeah, like
It's
little.
like bead shaped. It's like you know Orbeez.
Yeah.
It's like if those are really small and you put them into your mouth and they like tasted like salt.
Okay.
It really just tastes like salt.
Great description of caviar.
Did you know what arugula was before your teenage years?
I think if you asked me, no.
Yeah, I didn't know. There was no shot.
How does that mean you're rich or not?
I don't know. It was on a website.
That's insane.
ChatGPT came up with a ChatGPT. Did you shop at Abercrombie before middle school?
I didn't, but my parents definitely did. I go in, they attack you with the sprays.
Yeah, it's like the SpongeBob scene.
Smells like yeah, it smells.
It smells like what?
I was just gonna say like a locker room, like a.
That's a good smell.
No, like one from like middle school when everybody's spraying Axe and like Old Spice and all that stuff.
Yes. Did you have an iPhone in middle school?
I don't think so. No,
I think this is more for the crowd because I think the iPhone had just came out.
Yeah,
was it out? We had the BlackBerry.
It came out in 2007.
Oh, so we had it in middle school.
Yeah, but we didn't buy. I didn't have a first generation iPhone. I had an iPod Touch.
Yeah, I had an iPod Touch too.
How about you throw it back to that?
I love an iPod Touch. That's just, did you grow, are you old or not? That's like just, are you old?
This is basically showing that.
Did you own ski gear instead of renting?
No, I didn't. Ski gear or snowboarding, right?
Or snowboarding, yeah.
No, I didn't have either. I used to borrow people's because I used to go because I didn't want to pay the $140 for
That's a typical Zach move there.
No, it's saving money. Why not? Someone offers.
It's not $140 to rent.
It's to rent and ski or snowboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's $20 to rent.
I didn't wear a helmet once. No, it's not. It's not $20.
Want to bet?
No, because you go more than I do.
Yeah. I also feel like skiing is a rich person thing. Snowboarding is not.
Yeah, it's more accessible, you know?
I don't know if it's more accessible. It's just the vibe.
The vibe?
The whole vibe.
Pretentious vibe.
So you were a big, pretentious, rich snob kid growing up, huh?
I wasn't.
That's what you were?
I answered no to most of those questions.
You grew up in a mansion?
No, I didn't.
In Malibu?
Malibu?
Yeah.
I've been to Malibu.
Oh, no, you
once.
were in the Hamptons.
No, stop
That was your summers, right?
Long Island? You think I would go to Long Island?
Aren't we going there in 3 weeks?
We are, yes.
Not the Hamptons. But should we go to the Hamptons?
No, I'm not going to the Hamptons. I've never been.
Me either. I would like to go check it out.
I'm not going with you to the Hamptons. You could.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
You could go do that on your own.
Why can't we go together?
Because go with your girlfriend. Why do I have to go with you?
Because we'll go to the bar.
It's like a 4-hour drive out there. I'm not doing it. Say hi to Frankie Borelli while you're out there. Oh,
I don't know who that is.
Long Island.
Who's Frankie Borelli?
He's the Barstool Golf foreplay, the lefty.
I only have one more.
I saw a post and I want to talk about it. Okay.
I would love for you to talk about a post that you saw that you want to talk about to me. Build your retirement town to live in for the rest of your life. Retirement town.
So there's a group of 4 couples that have been friends for about 30 years. They decide to build their own tiny town so they could stay close and enjoy retirement together.
That's sick.
Okay? That's awesome. It's like the dream come true.
Yes.
Okay?
Your retirement home or town, is it a town or home?
It's a town. It's like it's very small.
So your retirement town would be the Hamptons.
No, stop it. Stop. Move on from the Hamptons.
The same way how you grew up.
Shut up. That's
in the
not
Hamptons,
true.
In your rich snob house.
So they live in 300.
Oh no, it was Nantucket.
Stop. They live in 350 square foot tiny homes, right? Pretty cool concept.
10 of them make up your mansion growing up.
I want you to build your town.
Okay.
So you got 3 celebrities to live with. You got where you would live. You got 2 activities, 2 restaurants, and 3 movies.
Whoa. Can we go step by step?
We'll go step by step. Let's go the 3 celebrities you would live with in your retirement town.
Okay. So I would assume that, how old am I?
I would say you're like, let's go 50 years old. You retire a little early.
So we probably have to go with people my age.
Probably.
Can't retire with Danny DeVito because he'll probably be dead.
Okay, sure.
Hopefully not. But just being realistic.
Okay, let's figure it out.
Okay, celebrities.
Yeah. Don't overthink it,
Don't overthink it?
Well, just choose what your gut tells you.
My gut tells me I would like to live with... Oh, do you have any in mind?
I'm thinking like the Timothy Chalamets of the world. You could get Zendaya and Tom Holland. That counts as one couple.
I don't need that.
You don't want that?
So is it me and my girlfriend?
Yes, it's you and your girlfriend. If they have a significant other, you get that celebrity too.
Interesting, Zach. Interesting.
You could take Danny DeVito. You want Danny DeVito?
No, because he's going to be dead.
No, he's not.
He probably will.
Just assume it's today. Just assume right now.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito's number 1. Okay.
I would love to live with Danny DeVito. I just feel like he'd be nice and chill.
He's also the size of those homes, right? So 350 square foot homes. Danny's small enough for those
size
homes.
shaming him?
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I promise.
So that wasn't size shaming?
I don't know. Just let me live. He's small. It's a small home. He'll
I
be
know
fine.
it's small. All right. Let me think here. I'm going to go Danny DeVito, which is a wild pick.
Okay.
I'm going to go, you know who I'm going to go, Zach?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Justin Gaethje.
Oh, he's a loose cannon.
Yeah, but I would like him to protect the village.
Okay, he'll protect the village.
Just in case of invaders, and he's a super nice guy, and he golfs.
Okay, that's fine.
Seems like a fun time. Seems like a good guy to be around.
One more celebrity.
Last celebrity I would go with is
Think real hard about this.
I'm thinking real hard about this. Action Bronson.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is out of left field, Brian.
I know.
You have Danny DeVito, Justin Gaethje, and Action Bronson.
I think would be pretty fun.
Okay, where's your tiny town? Where are you living?
What location am I living? I want somewhere with good weather. You know, I think I'm going to go... No, I was going to say Key West. Too many hurricanes.
Oh, yeah. Your tiny town would be destroyed.
It probably would be destroyed. I'm going to go... Where am I going to go?
I'm thinking somewhere near the beach, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking Turks and Caicos. I don't think they get many hurricanes there.
Hey, take it. Why not?
I'm going to go Turks and Caicos.
And you have Justin Gaethje to defend the hurricane if it comes.
I don't know if it works like that, but sure.
Okay, Turks and Caicos, I like it. You get 2 activities.
2, what do you mean activities?
So like it could be like arcade.
Like things I have on the property?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go, can I go golf course?
I'll give you 3 golf holes.
All right, I'll go 3 golf holes.
Okay, I like that.
I'm going to put multiple tee boxes to change the holes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to surround it with tee boxes.
He's a genius, folks.
And then, well, I already have the beach because I'm on Turks and Caicos.
That's fair. I'm thinking arcade. Like,
I don't think I want an arcade. I think I want a
what about a fast food restaurant?
lazy river. Lazy river?
No. Restaurants is next, so you don't need...
Well, Lazy River is not a restaurant.
No, I know it's not, but I said fast food.
I might just go I feel like I should just say like a basketball court. I feel like that makes sense.
Hey, take it.
I'm going to go basketball court and 3 holes of golf.
Okay, I like that. 2 restaurants.
2 restaurants on the property?
On the property, Brian. This is your tiny town. You own it. You're the king.
They're just my restaurants?
Yeah.
I'm going to go a hibachi grill.
Oh, killer.
And maybe
Chipotle?
I was thinking Chipotle, but I feel like that's kind of similar to hibachi.
Maybe a little bit. Okay.
It's rice, chicken, steak.
You're right.
Veggies. I am going to go with... I'm going to go with like can I go with like Brooklyn Square Pizza?
Sure.
That's our local pizzeria.
Why not? Take it.
I'm going to go with a local New Jersey pizzeria.
Brooklyn Square. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Do I have to add anything else?
You get 3 movies in case you want.
Oh.
Yeah. That you kind of just put on repeat. You can watch at any time.
Surf's Up.
Surf's Up. Big one.
Ooh. Damn. Can I go series?
Yeah, you can go series. I'll give you a
right.
series.
I'm going to go Surf's Up, Lost.
Oh, TV.
It's just easily repeatable. You can watch it all the time. And then...
You can watch the same bad ending over and over.
Yeah, it was a bad ending, wasn't it? Did you watch it?
I've only seen parts.
Oh, it was an okay ending. And then I'm going to go, what movie? I don't know.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
VeggieTales?
VeggieTales. Okay. That's your tiny retirement town that you get to live in with 3 of your best friends.
Yes.
Justin Gaethje, Danny DeVito.
Tiny Danny DeVito.
and who?
Action Bronson.
That Action Bronson. That's unbelievable. Ooh, boy.
That sounds really fun, actually.
It does sound like a lot of fun. Listen.
Would live there.
Would live there.
10 out of 10 would live there.
Unbelievable.
You didn't even ask me what I would call it.
What would you call it?
I don't know.
Bryanville?
No, I was going to name it after Danny DeVito.
DeVito Town?
The DeVito Dungeon.
Ooh.
That sounds creepy.
It does. Well, your town is kind of creepy.
It is a little creepy.
Okay. Fun.
I have one more like little hack that it actually, I don't know if they patched this yet or not, but
Patch this? Was this a video
it's
game?
an Xbox hack.
Oh.
Have you heard of the free Xbox Game Pass hack?
I have not. I think my roommate pays for Game Pass.
Okay. You ready for this?
I'm going to go back to him and tell him this.
No, it's actually wild. You got to check seriously because you'll save a ton of money.
Okay.
All right. The first step is that you have to buy Game Pass. Okay.
Okay.
It's $22 a month. It's for like Xbox Live and everything. You get discounts, whatever.
That's fair. I don't really play anymore, but it seems worth it.
Yeah. It's basically the modern day Xbox Live. So the one caveat with buying it, it's $22 a month. You can cancel at any time during the month. So it's a monthly plan.
Okay.
Okay. If you cancel, you'll receive a refund to your banking account and you can still play the rest of the month.
Ooh.
So if you buy it on the first, cancel on the second, you get a partial refund and you can play the rest of the month.
But you're going to get a refund of like majority of the Game Pass, right?
You get a refund for $17. There's $5 left over. That $5 gets credited to your Microsoft account. So
It's free. The whole thing's free.
it's a loophole that they didn't notice. I swear, somebody figured this out.
So we're just busting the loophole. We're going to ruin it for people.
Yeah, but maybe we could get a couple months out of it.
Okay.
So you get It's $22 to buy. You cancel the second of every month. You buy the first, you cancel the second of every month. $17 goes into your bank account, $5 into your Microsoft account. If you do this enough, your Microsoft balance will just pay for Game Pass over and over and over and over and over again.
You have to download the games when you buy the Game Pass, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, so before you cancel it, you have to download the games.
But no, because it still works the rest of the month.
Oh, you could just go like pick anything.
Yes.
Oh, don't you have to download them though? But you could download them after.
Yeah, but you still have the Game Pass for the whole month.
I got it.
So you just buy it on the first, cancel it on the second. You have Game Pass for the month. You get $17 cash, $5 into Microsoft.
It's basically free. It is free.
It's basically free, and it ends up paying for itself. You don't have to take out of your bank account.
It also kind of pays more. No,
Kind of.
kind of does.
Well, I don't think it.
Eventually,
No,
okay, probably
it
not.
just pays it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it
that's
just
a
pays
crazy
it.
hack.
I know.
Should we try it?
I want you to ask your roommate to try it,
Okay, I'll ask,
and then
we could download all these fun little games.
yeah, and then you let me.
iDarb.
I would probably just do it this month because if this video goes well, they're gonna fix it.
iDarb. Very
what
fun
that is.
game. Very fun game. I have one more question for you.
Last topic alert?
Yeah, last topic alert. Why not? I mean, we're at 50 minutes. I have 2 topics here, but I'll move one to game.
Last topic alert.
Okay. Do you want to talk about golf or do you want to talk about PIXAR? What do you want for this last topic?
What does the audience want?
What? We're not going to let them vote because they're not.
I think they
live.
want Pixar.
PIXAR? Okay. Here we
hope you
go.
want a Pixar.
This is a risk. I'm taking a risk. I don't know if this video is going to work. I don't know if it's not. It should be kind of entertaining, okay? You chose the riskier route. This is what you get, okay?
It's fate.
Guess the Pixar movie based on who has feelings.
Okay.
Hear me out. Disney and Pixar make the same movies over and over again. Their ideas are repetitive and they just give things feelings and call it a day.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? It's going to make sense as I go through.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
In 1995, Pixar said, "What if toys had feelings?" What movie is that?
That's Toy Story.
Correct. In 1998, Pixar said, "What if bugs have feelings?"
That's A Bug's Life.
In,
Or Ants.
in 2001, what if monsters had feelings?
That's Monsters, Inc.
In 2003, what if fish had feelings?
That's Finding Nemo.
In 2004, what if superheroes had feelings?
Incredibles?
The Incredibles, correct. In 2006, what if cars had feelings?
Cars.
In 2007, what if rats had feelings?
The greatest movie of all time, Ratatouille.
I don't know about that.
Second greatest after Surf's Up.
That's okay. I'm fine with that. In 2008, what if robots had feelings?
Wall-E?
Wally.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. That was pretty
Wasn't
good.
bad.
In 2009, what if dogs had feelings? It gets a little fishy here.
Up?
Up, yes, because Doug.
Doug.
And all the dogs.
Squirrel!
Okay, that's fair. In 2012, what if Scotland had feelings?
Don't tell me. Scotland?
Scotland.
The country?
I've never seen this movie, but I'll tell you the name.
Scottish? I don't know.
Brave. You ever hear of that?
I heard of it. I never saw it.
Okay. In 2015, what if feelings had feelings?
Emotions? What's that movie called?
Inside Out.
Inside Out. I love that
Feelings
movie.
have feelings.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It's a great movie.
2023, what if Elements had feelings?
Elements.
Elemental.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Watched
Good
it on the
job.
plane.
Well, it's the same as the rest of the movies. Last one, what if Aliens had feelings? 2025. This one's new. You haven't seen
I
it.
have no idea.
It's called Elio.
They've put out good movies.
Apparently very bad.
Really?
That one is. But the rest of the movies are great movies, but it's the same concept the entire time.
They have different plots, though.
They have completely different plots.
Yeah, but-
You're right.
Yeah.
What,
Inanimate objects.
what should we do next? What if Gnomes had
Well,
feelings?
Gnomes is a movie.
Is it really?
Yeah, Gnomes is already a movie.
What if Steve Irwin had feelings?
That I would watch.
The crocodile
The
hunter.
Irwins.
What if fruits had feelings? VeggieTales.
That's vegetables.
Oh.
Veggie. It's not Fruit Tales.
What if Food Aisles had feelings? Sausage Fest.
Sausage Party.
Sausage Party.
Can't get any of these right.
what else can we do?
Yeah, try what else?
What if Trophies had feelings?
That's not a movie yet.
Trophy Fest.
Trophies.
We could make them. Making Pixar movies is not that difficult.
All right.
What if Hats had feelings?
Hats. I don't think that one would hit.
What if Brian had feelings?
What if? We'll never know.
All right, that's it.
Do you want to shout out those chips?
So I think these came from Utah. I was talking to the guy.
Did they just send 3 or 6?
They sent 3, so these will stay here. These
nice.
are our studio snack.
Since we don't have food here in the summer.
Yeah, we never do. Norse roots, forged in tallow and flame. Beef tallow, kettle chips.
It's a cool bag.
And these are also, kettle.
We
They're actually
tried
pretty
the
good.
spicy all season. Very good, very addicting. This is the honey barbecue that we haven't tried. And
this is the Sea Storm and Pepper.
do you want to try this?
If you want to. Or you could, okay, he's going for it. Let's save this one though, because I want to keep this one fresh. You could tell by how much is left in this bag, how much we ate already, because it's pretty addicting.
This one smells good.
Not paid, not paid.
Not paid advertisement.
What does this one taste like? This is honey mustard. I don't know
Honey
if
barbecue.
Honey barbecue, I could do that.
It's very honey-y.
Yeah?
See? Pretty good.
I did that.
I like the spiciest ones the best.
I hope I'm saying that right. Norse roots.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Also, shout out to Celsius. They just sent us a ton of Celsius upstairs. And go sign up to Legends Casino. 50 free sweeps coins.
Yeah.
50 free sweeps coins if you sign up using the code down below. Our live show, July 26th. Shout out to the members.
Shout out to the members. Well, first, I just wanted to say this in case he does listen. Shout out Sal, who's Jeezy. I'm going to shout him out on the pod. We met in Zook Club with UFC.
Oh, nice.
So I just want to let him know. He doesn't pay for a membership, but he was a nice guy. Okay. If we go over to our members. Woo! Here we go.
How many?
Hey, which is good. Okay, Julia Kern, Abby, who's Penguins 06, Thomas Flynn, Phil Thrill, Unknown, Simon K, Cokes Troops, who's Christian, Josh Pittman, Just Chris, Zach, Show Your McDonald's Hairline.
Show it.
Here you go. Chef Mickey D, The Fluff of Love, Tiger Wish He Could, Aditasaurus, David Rabinowicz, nailed it. Nick Surhoff, Step Bro, he joined 15 days ago, and Scoots26.
Nice.
He rejoined Scoots26.
Do you think the McDonald's Hairline guy pays, what is it, $4 a month or something? Just to see your hairline 4 times a month?
I think he does. Okay. Just so he could see it.
There's another. You got 2 free shines there.
Just so everyone can see. Shines?
Yeah,
wow.
shines.
Really low of you. Really low sometimes.
It was shiny.
I think that's the podcast. Anything else that we're missing? Anything?
The live show. Our live show, July 26th, Asbury Park, New Jersey, at the House of Independence. It's right on Cookman Ave. Starts at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 7 o'clock.
Doors open at 7 o'clock.
Show starts at 8 o'clock. Guys, come through. We're going to have the Costco guys there. We're going to have Keith McPherson there. He works for the Yankees, WFAN. It's going to be a hell of a time. So come through. We're going to have some prizes for you guys. You guys are going to come on stage.
I can't wait. We're going to have fun.
It's going to be fun. We got to sell that out.
That's the pod. Hometown show. That's the podcast. To the moon.